This is a Tamiya Toyota Supra GT. It was originally a race car kit, like Castrol GT, but I've had it for a while, and I got it at a really good price. I don't particularly like the body style, but it was a race car, which I like to build. I thought it would be interesting, lots of parts. Well, not a lot of parts because there's no engine, it's a curbside, but for what it was, I like detailing out I like the interiors and the undercarriage and stuff like that. So it's basically an out-of-the-box build, except that I saw another video on YouTube where somebody built one of these cars, but they painted it red. And I thought that was a great idea. I mean, that really made the car, to me, look much better. So I did the same thing. I painted mine red. His was more red and black. He had more black on it. I think it had a black or carbon fiber hood and some other different parts on it, maybe different wheels. But I just wanted to paint it red. And then I wanted to use the Japan flag on the roof. I have some of those decals, so being a Japanese car, that'd be a good opportunity. Plus, it's red, to use one of those decals on the roof, which was a nice, good space for that. I painted the wing black and the louvers on the front black and stuff like that to give it the black-red combo. But I thought it came out really nice. I really like the way it looks. I like the black wheels. They were originally satin silver plated, whatever you want to call that. The paint job came out pretty good. I got some slight hand smudges somehow on it. I mean, I'm normally pretty careful about that, but somehow I must have had something on my hands when I handled it one time. So there's a couple of spots that got some smudges on them, but you don't really see them unless you're really looking for them, but I know they're there. Other than that, it's pretty much out of the box. It has a nice roll cage and stuff like that in the interior. I mostly went for the call outs and the directions. But I didn't even bother to look up these cars online. The call outs were fine. Basically, a lot of flat black and white and stuff like that. I painted the interior white so that you could see it better and see what's inside there. Some of the decals didn't lay down quite as nice as I thought they should, especially the dash decals. I didn't think they worked very well. There's also lettering tires which are like reversed. The lettering is flipped. And I've seen those before. I've gotten those in another kit or two, and I've never been able to get them work. I just don't understand how I mean, using water and trying to get it stuck on the tire and then rubbing it and all. I never could get them to stay on the tire. So I don't have those on this car. Maybe when next time I'll have better luck at it. But so far, I've already tried that 2 or 3 times. This is like the second or third time, and I just can't get those decals to work. I don't know why they just don't use the traditional decal, but whatever. I did use two of the racing decals, the TRD and the Bridgestone. I thought those were okay, without going over the top. Even though it is a race car, it's not be pretty difficult to build it stock. And actually, Tamiya makes one of these Super GTs as a stock car, so there's no need to even try to convert one. But overall, it was a pretty good build. I'm happy with it. I like it. These kits go for, I don't know, between $20 and $30, depending on where you get them. They're very cheap, especially for a Tamiya kit. So if you wanted to build one, they're easy to find everywhere. Everybody's got them. And I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else that I did to it. I can show you can see the interior pretty good as it's spinning around. But I can show you the underside carriage, which I painted white. And then the parts that needed to be silver and black and such like that, I painted those. Those are I think most of those are all Tamiya paint, maybe except for the silver. Is another brand or can of paint that I normally use. But other than that, yeah, just, there is some detail there, but still, it's interesting to build. It also has a mesh grill in the front, and here on the two sides, those vents just behind the front wheels. You get mesh material for those. In the directions, the front one has a template in the directions, but if you cut it out by the template that they show in the directions, it will be too short. So you have to cut it longer if you want to do the whole opening in one piece. Don't cut it the size in the directions, that's too short. You'll see when you put them, you can test that before you cut it. They give you extra, the mesh is a fair size, so you can make a mistake and still be alright, but just as a word of advice, that template's not correct. Not unless you want to make 3 separate pieces, maybe, for that front grille section, but I don't see any reason to do such a thing. And those are nice. I've used those in models before on Japanese cars. In Japanese kits, they usually give you that mesh. So that's pretty cool. And that's it. That's what I've been working on. I finished this one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I'm going to pick out another kit and then do it. And we'll see how that goes. Maybe something in red. I'm not sure because I do have some red paint left over. Oh boy. So that's it for this morning. Hope you like it. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.